Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, an in-state clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here, football is important, and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bearcats' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. It's Knox. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Zips offense will get the first possession of the game. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Makes the grab. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for room, it's Mathis. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the Zips are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Witherspoon. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. He'll keep it himself. Quick spin on the run. Makes it past the marker. Zips one guy, now he's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert third and long to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Duggar. The Zips decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Bearcats offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You just...
There he goes! He's inside the 40, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bearcats! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, that is as good as it gets. 99 yards. Talk about flipping the field, creating an explosive play, momentum switch. There it is, out of your own end zone, backed up, 99 yards to the house.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Line gets set, first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. Made him miss again. He's up to 47 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Pulls it in. It's Witherspoon. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Zips didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run him from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. Using the quick game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the field goal unit is on the field. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up 14 over South Alabama. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Gray. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying play action. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Gray. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. To the air on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. An unforced error there. Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Zips about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Cincinnati's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to the back. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Flying down the right side. The 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season, get a touchdown on the board right away, create a lot of momentum for this football season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Akron's offense has its first opportunity of the day. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be, and now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
They'll go back to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle. It's Knox. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Here's a heat. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Across the 45. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Zips, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's complete to the left. Guys, let's chat about Akron. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough, and then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Pulled it, finds his man on the left.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
To the air, it's Gray. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll send the back in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping.
There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Zips send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Looking to throw, it's Gray. Oh, they're after him. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Knox. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Duggar. Fires left. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the right. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the Zips will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
Gets it out quickly. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Mathis. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defender. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. To the air. It's Duggar. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Zips.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here and throw in the towel. Stop this fight. They're trailing by 14 to Buffalo. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. To the air on second down. Fires on the run. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Duggar. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Witherspoon. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to... A shot toward the end zone. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass, and a bullet dodged by this offense. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Lanier. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Going for it all. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Duggar. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap on third down. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it left and wings it incomplete. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Lets it fly on the move. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Wants to keep it in the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Zips will punt it away on fourth down. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass, it's Gray. Buys a little time. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defense. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Mathis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lanier. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory, looking for the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking for a man, it's Duggar. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're setting up the screen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That's caught. It's Lanier. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Fires to the middle. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And the Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On 4th down, going to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Zips will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Smashes through the tackle. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Final play of the quarter coming. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Mathis.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. 3rd down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll go back to work on offense. Fires to the tight end. Oh, what a move to get open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
The Bearcats in the hurry up.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Right back to the well. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's loose down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington State is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 25 to Georgia Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Witherspoon. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. 2nd down coming up. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Bearcats want to move quickly.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Dropping back, it's Gray. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. The defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Yeah, and how about this offense? Man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
He'll try to tack on one more. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Right on the money. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Mathis. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Zips are in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home. The Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He's got it. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. To the air on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Duggar. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
And you got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.